So in this section I will be covering how to see the disk usage and available space. Now we all know in most of our laptops, computers, PCs, space is limited. Okay. In case you are running out of space, how would you know? So space is measured in megabytes, gigabytes on most of the storages, kilobytes as well. I'm not bringing in the conversation of the relation between kilobytes, megabytes and gigabytes. I'm assuming like you guys are aware of how to calculate these. I'll show you how to find out the space on your Linux box. The command is very simple. It is df, which says disk free. When you use df, it gives you the details of the partitions on your machine, and it gives you something called blocks: used, available, used percentage, and where it is mounted on. Now it is something not so user friendly to understand this, because we have been told about gigabytes, megabytes. Let's make it human readable. So to do that, we will use -h, human readable. When I say df-h, it looks more useful. So it says the file system, size, used, available, use percentage, and mounted on. I will be covering on mounted on in some time from now, not now, but let's consider the important directories that we talked about today. So we heard about temp, we heard about /boot, we heard about /home. Okay, so these directories are having some space, and we heard about root. So we can see root has about 28 gig of space available, which is 17%, and 5.4 gig is used, and which is 17%. Similarly, in my home directory, it is used. The total size of directory is 18 gig. We can see the size. Okay, 18 gig is the size. It has used 267 megabytes, and there is still some space available around 16k, and it is being used only 2% till now. Now this is about disk free. Okay, and specifically it tells you the total space available on the disk.